everyone, welcome back to another video. Back at Royal Docks. Today we're doing some kettlebells. So, I mean, it depends on what time of the month you watch this video. If you watch this next year, you might be like, what is he talking about? But obviously everyone knows we're back in lockdown in the UK as of, Thursday? So, what I decided was I'm going to film some kettlebell stuff, some dumbbell stuff, some bodyweight stuff, have all of that content ready to share with all of you. So this video, we're going to do some, I keep saying I'm going to do some kettlebell stuff again, because I know you guys really enjoy them. It's kettlebell conditioning. So what I'm going to do is, of course, we're going to do the warm up first. And then once we do the warm up, I would explain the exercises and what we're doing. And yeah, just get to it. No long waffling on this time. It's all about the training. So don't forget, please, if you enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up. It helps me know what content you like. And it also supports me and gets a lot more people to watch my videos. And don't forget to subscribe also, because of course, you know you want to. And yeah, so first we are going to start the warm up. So after the warm up, we'll be doing 2 workouts. Now, the way I've structured this is you can either do one of them and then keep the other one for another time. So this is how I always do my videos. So the first workout is a 20-minute EMOM. And an EMOM just means every minute on the minute. So we're going to do some American swings and some goblet squats into power cleans and then kettlebell clusters. And the 5th minute, we are going to rest. So what I'll do is run you through 5 minutes of exactly how you should perform this exercise. So 30 seconds. So if you can see, minute on, time. That's a minute on. And then you have, so I finish in 30 seconds, 30 seconds rest, and then get ready for the goblet squats. So, got 5 seconds. Okay, this is why you should have a timer, because then you can keep track of what you're doing. You want to make sure, like I said, you have 20 seconds rest in between. Now we go into some cleans, power cleans off the floor. Okay, so we're going to do 6 each side. Don't forget to turn your whoop around. You will smash into them, so I forgot. And then next we have clusters, 6 each side, hang clusters. Ooh, warmed up already. Just the first round. This is just a shout out to my awesome sponsors, Whoop. It's the tracker I use, this awesome little gadget that I've got on my hands, this fancy little, it's not a watch, it's a fitness tracker. Tracks my sleep, my recovery, my strain as well. So when I train, this is what I use. So if you've watched all my YouTube videos, you've probably seen me mention them a lot. This is the app that I use to track everything. You can use my code OBI to get 15% off. And also if you are on Whoop already, you can join my team. There's over, how many people on my team? There's over 360 people on the Break the Mold team. Look at that sick aesthetic picture right there. And you can see all the recovery. Yeah, back to the video. Oh, awesome. Took slightly longer, that's fine. So next minute, 5 minutes, the 5th minute, rest. So what I figured from this is, I need to probably add a few more reps on those power cleans. There's the beauty about EMOMs. However, be careful because halfway through EMOMs, they start to suck. So I've got a minute rest, do it all over again. So, you know, if you were like, I can add an extra rep on each, that's absolutely fine. You can do that. That's the fun part of EMOMs. For example, now, if I felt like I didn't need that rest, I would have gone straight into the American swings and kept going. So that's pretty much what every minute on the minute means. So you do perform the exercises with the reps given, you rest, and then the second minute, you go on to the next. Make sure you have a timer because of course that makes sense and that would help you. So you do that for 5 minutes and then you repeat that again for another 5 minutes, another 5 minutes, another 5 minutes. So that's 20 minutes of work. So just pay attention to that. If you struggle with the exercises, if you struggle with the reps, scale it down. That's the beauty of EMOMs. You can take the reps down. If you also feel that the reps isn't enough, you can increase the reps if you wanted to. So if you want to do 20 swings, that's absolutely fine. Now I've put the kettlebell weight that I'm using. However, you can use heavier or lighter. That's entirely up to you. Make sure you have 15 seconds rest in between each exercise, each minute, because you want to be not fully recovered, but you want to be recovered enough to progress on to the second exercise. Now, if you struggle with clusters, a nice scaled option would be front rack squats. Okay, do a few reps, same rep range each side, maybe add a few more. Each side, yes, it's going to suck because you've just done goblets, but that's what we're here for. We're here to make the exercise sucky, grow those legs, why not? Now, another option is you can remove that rest on the 5th minute and just keep going. So if you feel like you can keep going, you don't need the rest in the 5th minute, that's absolutely fine. But everyone has different abilities, and that's the beauty about EMOMs, is you can play around with the reps. You can actually even go longer if you feel like you want to do 25 minutes, 30 minutes. That's absolutely fine. You can keep going. Keep that in mind when you are doing these exercises. Oh, okay, that's part 1. Workout 1 done. That could be it. That could be your workout, 20 minutes for hard work. Like I said, take that minute off if you want to keep pushing yourself harder. I added more reps So type get going, because I realized I can do more. So if you wanted to do that, that's absolutely fine. Find that zone, the rep range that makes you feel uncomfortable and pushes you, but you still want at least 15 to 20 second rest, not minutes, that's a nap. Yeah. Oh, as you can see, this is only the first one. And just to show you guys that I actually do the workout, and I'm not just here to do demos. So yeah, it's workout 1 done, and I'm going to rest now, about 2-3 minutes, for me anyway. And we're on to workout 2, which is a complex workout. Part 2, workout 2. This time it's going to be a kettlebell complex exercise. If you've done my other workouts, you know what a complex is already, but I would explain it to you. A complex is just doing a series of movements in one transition, hopefully transitioning from one to the other nice and smoothly. That's what a complex is. So it's every 3 minutes. It's similar to an EMOM. So every 3 minutes, which means you perform the exercise within 3 minutes, and then you rest and you go again. This isn't a race like the EMOM, so it is intense, but I want you to execute each movement correctly and in great form, but still push yourself. So within that 3 minutes, we will be performing a hand-to-hand swing, followed by cleans, followed by snatches, followed by windmill. So the idea is you do the hand-to-hand first, and then you do the clean, snatches, windmill on one side, and then you do the same thing on the other side within that 3 minutes. That is a kettlebell complex. Time. So, as you can see, so that's how the sequence of the exercise goes. You rest, another minute, and go. So, it's a funny one because people look at the weight and think, 24 is light. Well, when you do this, after a few times, it starts to get heavy. Like I mentioned before, if you want to make the kettlebells heavier, you absolutely can. That's not a problem. If you're finding that you're doing it too quickly, like I said before with the EMOM, take the reps up. Make it harder, but it doesn't matter what weight you have. If you want to take the reps up because your kettlebells are too light. If your kettlebells are too heavy and you feel the reps are too high, reduce the reps. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so I ideally want you to complete this with at least a minute rest before you go into the second one. It should be challenging. You should be aiming to finish around the same time each set. However, you might find that it starts to slow down because you are getting tired. Whoa! Oh man! Whoa! So I decided, like I told you, take the weight up. So 28 instead, because I felt like the 24 was slightly too easy. So yeah, take the weight up. Challenge myself, but I know not everybody has the luxury of having multiple weights of kettlebell, so use whatever you have. That's absolutely fine. So yeah, complexes are harder than they look. Yes, it's not as intense as some of the HIIT kettlebell workouts, but they're so technical that they require a lot of focus on technique, and because if you try and make it as consistent as possible, it should flow very well. So if you notice, there was no point where I had to put the kettlebell down to pick it back up, and that's the point of the complex. So trying to make sure you can flow very well, find the rhythm. That's why I always say, find a rhythm from start to finish. And the best thing you can do, if you can, find a rhythm where you don't have to put it down to the last exercise, to the last rep. So, yeah. Oh, that's the kettlebell workout done. Again, I've put the workouts in the description, so you can take note and use it for when you need it. Hopefully all the demos were enough for you to understand. This time I took a different approach. I demoed it and made sure I actually did a full set in real time, so you can have an idea. Because I don't want this video to be too long. Otherwise it will be a 40-minute video if I'm doing the whole workout together. So maybe at some point I will do a follow along at some point. But I just thought it just made sense to just show you one set of both of them and then do the workout. And yeah, as you can see, I've actually done them. This isn't just, oh, film, like I said, film one set and done. Yeah, any questions? Yeah, leave a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. I love doing kettlebell stuff. Like, that's the one thing that's changed so much for me, is I love doing KB stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoy this one. There isn't much to say, really. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna have a lie down now, even though I've got another workout to do. Peace out.